Thursday morning, time for Rave and Rage. Really excited about Rave and Rage this morning because not only do we hear about concerts coming up, but Xander gets to talk about his favorite Scottish meal.
That was quite the segue into that. Yeah, well, we are going to fit food and plenty of live music in this week, so let's go ahead and get things started, shall we? We're going to kick things off tonight. There's a great touring act that's coming through the State Theater. Walk the Moon is going to be in town.
Okay.
Those guys have had a number of big hits recently. They're going to be playing with Bare Hands. That show starts at 8. Tickets are about $40 day of. It's open to the whole family, too. This Walk the Moon does have kid-friendly stuff, too.
Nice. Okay, great.
Yeah. And then moving on to Friday night, which is where the food element enters into today's mix. Enter the Haggis is playing at Port City Music Hall with Muddy Ruckus. To get the show details out of the way first, that show kicks off at 8. Tickets are about $20 day of, 18 in advance, and it's 18 and up entry. All
right, and I know Enter the Haggis is a popular band. You actually do like haggis, right?
I do like haggis. A lot of people are kind of scared of it.
Right.
Because, well, I mean, when you hear about what it is.
What is it?
It's shredded sheep's innards.
Yeah.
That's served with mashed potatoes and other things. But it's actually really lovely.
Okay.
If you give it a chance. I was in Scotland when I was in college, and I tried it on a dare and actually really liked it.
There you go. All right. All right. Makes sense. What else you got?
Yeah. Again, great segue into that. Yeah, moving on to Saturday night, I've got a really cool act coming through Stone Mountain Arts Center in Brownfield. The Gibson Brothers, they're called. They're touring behind their new record, Mockingbird, which was actually produced by Dan Auerbach from the Black Keys.
Oh, cool.
So it's got that old, like, retro soul sort of vibe on top of, you know, your folk and bluegrass and what you traditionally expect from
really
those guys. That show starts at 8. Tickets are about $30, and it's open to the whole family.
Okay.
And then finally, but certainly not least this week, I've got a show for all the hard rock and metal folks. Carnivora is up from Boston. They're going to be playing it live at 212 with a bunch of local bands, including, I had to include this band name because it's too good, When Muppets Attack.
Nice. Nice.
I love that. That show kicks off at 8. Tickets are $10, and that, of course, is 21 plus.
All right. And looking ahead, too, you've got some more announcements for later on in the year, right?
Yeah, like I said a couple weeks ago, we're in the heat of concert announcement season for the summer, big festivals and whatnot. And there was one that's come back recently that people were pretty sure wasn't going to come back. So last summer, Warped Tour, if you're my age, you've probably gone a few times, and they made a huge deal about it being the last year. You know, this is the last Warped Tour, the last time we go all around the country. And then they went and announced 3 dates for this summer. But it does look like it's a 25th anniversary celebration, so it's not technically a full tour like they used to do. The closest it's coming to us here is Atlantic City in late June. But it does look like it's going to be a cool celebration of everything that was.
All right, fair enough. All right, Xander, thank you very much. This is our very last Rave and Rage. Until next week. Just like the Warped Tour. We'll be right back.